Let's get started. Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Friesen, a franchise partner with Expedia Cruises. And I'm joined by our supplier performance manager, Donna. Donna's based in Sudbury, and I'm based in Thunder Bay. And the snow is supposed to be rolling in here tonight. We're supposed to have 20 to 30 centimeters. So tomorrow morning it'll look just like Christmas. So before we get going, talking about our fantastic Black Friday promotions. Who is Expedia Team Friesen? So we've been in the travel business since 2007, celebrating our 18th year in business. Have a team of 650 consultants from Kenora to North Bay, Windsor to Toronto. Love our team. Our team has cruised over six thousand times. We have a journey to all seven continents. We love what we do for sure. We've 17, soon to be 20 storefronts across Ontario. We're the largest multi-unit franchisee in North America, and yeah, and we want to be your uh, um, travel agency for sure. This is my team. We just sailed aboard the Star Princess for our a national conference. These are my leaders. This is my leadership team, and we are ready to help you find the best deal to help you create those um, memories. And yeah, our locations. So in Northern Ontario, we have Thunder Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, Sudbury, North Bay, Orillia, and Barrie. In Central Ontario, we have two in Burlington, Hamilton, Dundas, and Woodstock. And in Southwest, we have three in London, Windsor, Sarnia, and Chatham. So we cover most of the province, and we've people, blanketing the province. So the part so we have gone out and we have found the very best deals from our very best partners for this Black Friday sale. And so we're going to talk about these 11 partners. There are many more um, um, suppliers too that we deal with, but these are the ones that have given us something just a little bit extra. So let's start with Royal Caribbean. Donna, tell us about Royal Caribbean.
So Royal Caribbean, it is really hard to keep track. They have a different onboard credit almost every day. So you just have to keep track. But you know what? Don't wait. These days right now are going to be the best time to book. And space is filling up really quickly because we've started it about a week or two ago that the early Black Friday specials. So right now, the big thing with this is a big onboard credit up to 50% off, but third and fourth guest sale free, not on major holidays, but the rest of the time that's available. So not just children, also third and fourth guests. And a little bit of fun facts about Royal Caribbean, because a lot of people have heard of them. They have great commercials. They have 7 different classes of ships, so ranging from 2,400 passengers to 6,500 passengers, has 16 plus pool area on all ships. So even if you're thinking, oh, I don't really want to be around children, you can still go and enjoy a lot of it. Fun activities, really unique activities. You can go ice skating on a cruise ship, zip lining, surf simulators, and even an iFly where you pretend you're jumping out of a plane. And of course, world-class entertainment, including an ice skating show, water show on some of the ships that have the water, like the Oasis class, and really popular Broadway style shows from Hairspray to Grease. Multiple, every ship has a different one. So lots of great things going on. I feel like I'm not stopping to talk. Usually, Sean, you do that part. Jeepers. So first up, I did find at least one or two great deals, but remember, we do have thousands of group space So even if we don't show it tonight, this company, all the companies go usually around the world. So you know what? Reach out to us and we can definitely look if this isn't what you're looking for. But this one's a great deal. April 18th of next year, 7-night Western Caribbean. We get a lot of people still coming in right now, planning for winter, spring. So this is with third and fourth free. The price, this is for an infinite ocean view balcony. You're probably wondering what that is. Definitely give us a call. We'll explain. They have multiple different types of balconies. This is for a cabin of 4, which is really $1,500 a person. And you have an ocean view balcony with a 7-night cruise, all your food included. So really great deal.
Yeah, and last year that same cabin was going for $12,000. So the price have really come down.
Yeah, and that was just for 2 people after that price. So that was crazy.
Right.
Independence of the Sea. So this is a smaller, well, not a smaller ship. It's a nice size ship. I really like this ship. 9-night Canada, New England. This one is September 17th, 2026. A lot of people love this itinerary, especially if they have older parents that want to travel. They feel like they're really not going that far from Canada, makes them feel good. And for people who don't like to fly, this is an alternative because you know what, driving to New Jersey isn't that bad. I've done it multiple times. So we still have group space on this sailing. So for a balcony cabin, it is $25.42 per person total for cruise. So that is compared to if you went in direct with Royal Caribbean, the price would be $3,094. So you're saving over $552 by booking with us and not going direct, which a lot of people think they get the best deal direct. Not in this case.
Okay, Oceania. I apologize for the background noise. I will try to mute my mic as much as possible. Oceania, a great cruise line. Their Black Friday special is up to 50% off. Oceania is this 700 passenger to 1,250 passenger cruise line, smaller ships, not a lot of children. Focus on longer destination immersive itineraries, premium. So it's a step above Princess and All in America. They're the foodie cruise, country club, no suits, no jackets. Leave your diamonds at home. Just a fabulous cruise line. Donna, I would toss to you.
Yes, I have to say I have seen jackets, but usually never a suit. But but my husband is very proud to say we go on Oceania. He's never worn a tie, so that's his what he's proud about. So this is an 8-night sailing in February. So people are still looking for some great options coming up. So amazing deal. This one is prices starting at $23.70 per person. This is an inside cabin. But again, going up a little bit more, it's not that much more. I know people are looking for the deal. This is from Bridgetown, sorry, to Tampa, and at different returns. This includes your Wi-Fi, complimentary gratuities, and wine and beer at dinner and lunch. If you want to add air from Toronto because you're thinking, oh, Bridgetown, Barbados, that's a really big flight, it goes up to $31.80 per person. That's basically an all-inclusive. So what a great rate. And this is a 10-day. This is Lisbon to Rome in July. Prices starting at $28.80 per person. And again, look at these stops. Like for 10 nights, $28.80 per person. That's incredible. And again, this includes your Wi-Fi, your gratuities, beer and wine at lunch and dinner. And you do have an option to upgrade if you do like more wine and beer. But when you're in Europe doing this kind of itinerary, Oceania does spend a longer time at port. So honestly, this is just sort of, I'm not sure you need anything extra than what they're already including in this price. So really great options.
Okay, and now we've got a cruise line that is Expedition Cruise Line. What is a Expedition Cruise Line? So your vessels that will go to the Antarctic, Greenland, they will go to to Australia, to the Galapagos, to all these places where you don't want to go with thousands of people. This is for explorers. It's for people that want to get into the destination, go by Zodiac. Um, this is a division for a Norwegian cruise line, specialize in the polar regions, hybrid powered ships, and you do your excursions by Zodiac. And so if they see that there's a bunch of penguins, they're going to get out the Zodiacs. You jump in the Zodiacs, you go ashore, or you see a pod of whales. You're going to get in the Zodiacs, follow the whales. So just a really neat way to travel.
And I put this picture here because this is the ship that is like, there's no noise. It's the hybrid power ships. We had an agent in Sudbury who recently did this, and she just says, you know what, it was so you could go on your balcony and you could hear if there was a piece of ice that cap, you could hear that for miles, like because there was just no noise whatsoever. It was very, very different experience. So this is the Galapagos Islands, Western route, April 28th to March 3rd. This is a really great option. It does include your interior flight there. 7 days, starting at 6,084 US. And I know this sounds crazy, but like this is the whole expedition. So there's nothing else you're going to pay for. This is the price in and out, a completely different experience. You can see the picture there of the blue-footed booby. There's nobody who's ever been to Galapagos who says, wow, that wasn't worth it. Sean, you just went there this year. And I remember you saying, I was actually exhausted. I didn't want to do any more excursions. They just made you do so much.
Yeah. Really a great trip. Like we were doing snorkeling like twice a day and Zodiac rides and climbing mountains and hills, and it's just a life-changing trip. It should be on everybody's bucket list.
Yeah. And this one here, and I apologize, my screen is at the top, so I can't read everything. So I'm trying my best. I can see the 9 days, June 15th. I know this is Svalbard in the summer with the midnight sun, I believe. This journey, it gives you a chance to see polar bears, Svalbard reindeer, walruses, Arctic foxes. When I was looking at this, the pictures, I'm like, why can't I have 100 pictures? It was just amazing. So really, really neat. And they give you an option to go right almost to the ice edge, which is really unique. So a whole polar experience. And this one's price is starting at 66.10 US per person. So again, a really unique, not something you could do on many different suppliers, but HX really does a good job with this. And I'll turn
Okay, going to Globus. So going from Expedition to Motor Coach, Globus Motor Coach company covering the world. They've got a fantastic deal, and they've been touring since 1928. Tours on 6 continents. Fantastic tour directors. They have busy itineraries, and then they've got slow paced ones too. So if you don't want to get up at 6 in the morning, you don't have to. They've got like slower starting ones as well. The buses can hold 55 passengers, but they normally carry about 37. And they have very high motor coach standards. So the motor coaches have to be new. And yeah.
I was laughing today when I was looking at the motor coach standards. That would have been 3 pages of how many rules they have. Like, so yeah, it was pretty intensive actually. So I was laughing about that. And why am I, oh, there we go. Sorry about that. My screen wouldn't go. So the first one I picked was an 11-day tour from Athens to Athens. This one actually includes a 3-night cruise on Celestial, who they deal with, March 21st to 31st. So again, really great pricing. If you're looking for something still to do this winter, it's still going to be warm there because it's Greece. And the price for a tour with cruise starts at $26.37 per person. And I picked this date to give you an exact price, but there were multiple dates to choose from. Plus this option right here, this tour, did have some dates with single fee waived. So really great if you don't want to have to share your room. Even if you're going with just 2 friends going, why not get your own room? And then this one was really neat. Lima to Lima, May 3rd to 9th. 7-day tour. So you're doing all kinds of really cool tours. You're on a train going up to the point where you can go up to Machu Picchu. And again, look at the price, 26.75 per person. So 7 days, it's unbelievable. So really, really great deals. And again, they do have different options, whether you want a small tour, a little bit larger. So if you don't want to be around too many people, you do have that option.
And then going to Globus's sister brand, Avalon Waterways, a fantastic river cruise line. They have a free prepaid drafts plus free air on selected sailings, or save a 2,600 per person, or is that up to 2,600 per person on select 2026 cruises?
I I apologize. I don't know what's going on, but it's not turning for me. 1 minute it was doing it so well. What the heck? There we go. I apologize. So
Yeah, it's a premium river cruise line, sailing Europe, Asia, South America, and the Galapagos as well. 150 passengers, complimentary Wi-Fi, wine and beer with meals, and river cruising. Again, you are going to sail right to the heart of these wonderful cities like Vienna. You're a couple of subway stops away from, downtown Vienna. Yeah, it's a fantastic way to travel.
so this is one that I have always wanted to do. I know, Sean, you have done this one. This is the 8-day river cruise, Ho Chi Minh City to Phnom Penh. And this one is September 3rd to 10th, 2026. You can do pre and post, which I would think would be, if you're going that far, why not do that? But this is travel, the Southeast Asia cruise through Vietnam and Cambodia. I have never heard anything bad about this cruise. It has always been so amazing. I have clients gone, people I work with have gone. They just all love it. And again, a great price, 56.99 per person for those dates. And then this is the Magnificent River of Europe, 15-day Budapest, Amsterdam. This is when you want to get it all done in one. The main two rivers or there's more than that, but the main two big Danube River in the Rhine. This is it. Like, you do it all in one. I've had people do this, and it's just, you get to see 5 countries in one trip. And again, you're just going right into the heart. Some days, you know what, you get up and you go visit, and then you get back on the ship and you cruise a little bit while you're having lunch and stop in another little town. So really, really fun. And this one here has a savings of 1,800 per person. So August 20th. And you know what, that's not a horrible time to travel. We've been there in July. It is warm, but by August it's starting to, especially when you get into like Germany and stuff, I've had some nice cooler days.
So celebrities, one of those premium um normal cruise lines sailing the world. Their Black Friday is save up to 75% for the second passenger. Celebrities known for modern luxury. First cruise line with a lady captain, and they've had several now. 3 different classes of ships. They're building ships constantly. It's a great cruise line to sail with.
And I put this picture here because most people should have seen this. This is sort of this class of ship has what they call that little orange thing you see moves up and down. It's just phenomenal. You get out there, and if you've ever been on a cruise and you've ever been in Santorini and you have to tender, this just makes it all so easy. So this is definitely the class of ship you want to be on. So Celebrity Infinity, this was a great deal. 7-night Eastern Mediterranean, August 8th. Again, you're doing a lot of these ports in Turkey and Greece. Prices starting at $17.87 per person. This is including your classic beverage package and your Wi-Fi. You know what? I'm not even sure, for 7 days you could go to Toronto for that price, and that's not including your food. So this is phenomenal. Really, really great. And if you do want to upgrade to a balcony, it's $27.60 a person. So still a great price.
At a 7-day
And
cruise, sorry to jump in,
no,
Donna, a 7-day cruise, you can then do a 7-day like motor coach on top of that, because there are many cities that you can't see by the water too. So if like you wanted to go into, Prague and Berlin and places like that, there are tours that we can do back to back. So,
Absolutely. You always want to do the pre and post in Europe because there's so much to see. 7 night Southern Caribbean. This is January 2nd, 2027. And I put something for 2027 just because you know what? January 2026 is getting really full. So wanted to include this. This sailing starts at 11.52 per person. This is the non-refundable inside cabin. But if you know what, if you're worried about that, we do have some group space and balcony cabins 2409 per person. This is including the classic beverage package and Wi-Fi. And if you look at this cruise, this is a great first time cruiser. Only 1 day at sea and amazing. You land in San Juan, you know the weather's going to be nice. Florida, you know what, in January, it could sometimes be cool. You're not going to get that in San Juan. You're going to have that high 20s guaranteed. So really a nice option to still have a great Caribbean cruise because you're already in that deep south.
sorry, that's me. Riverside Luxury River Cruise. So this is kind of the top end of the river cruise market. They've got a early booking discount for Black Friday of 18%. For 2026 sailings booked by February 28th, you get a 15% discount and then 10. And if you're booking 2027 sailings, 18% discount. I got a chance to sail on Riverside last year or the year before. Fantastic product. These are the former Crystal river ships. So they were the most expensive river ships ever built. Offers all suite, all luxury ships, personalized service. The cuisine has been, all the menus have been curated by Michelin star chefs. So a fantastic culinary experience and, just a great way to see the rivers of Europe.
And I really love these guys because you know what? This is the perfect, you're doing a tour or you just want to check something out. These guys offer that short 3, 4, 5 night river cruise experience. So if you just want to dip your toes in a little bit, you're not sure, this is the cruise line to do it. So here it is, 5 days, 4 nights, Danube Legend, September 2nd. And this cruise line, I love it because it gives you what you want. So they have full board, which includes your meals. There's one add-on restaurant that you don't have to go to, but if you do, there's a small service fee. Or you can do premium all-inclusive prices, and you can include your excursions. Maybe you've already done this, so you're just going, you're like, I don't want to do the excursions, I want to do just walk around. So this one here, these like Riverside Luxury, just is amazing for that reason. You can cruise how you want to cruise. So $31.88 per person. And again, this is an amazing price for that, what you're getting. And this one here, November 26th, 8 days, 7 nights. And you can see where you go. You're doing suite starting at $44.51 per person, and then premium $52.56, which is an amazing price considering you get everything included, and you're just that top of the line, the food, the service. Even when that first picture I showed, the dining room, like there's just way more space for people compared to some of the other lines. So really, really takes it above a notch.
Okay, our next partner is a Scenic. So Scenic Waterways. So it would be a category below Riverside. Save up to 40% on 2026 European river cruises. Select departures. They sail Europe, Southeast Asia again, known for luxury. They include gratuities and drinks, multiple dining venues. There are e-bikes on board. God bless those people that go on a river cruise and jump on a bike and bike. Getting a e-bike makes it a little more palatable. And then they have a scenic yachts as well. And so these are 228 passenger ships going to the polar regions, Australia, South Pacific, Europe, Mediterranean, Asia, and the Americas. So a totally different cruise experience.
So start with the river. This is a 7 nights on the Rhine River, September 16th, starting at $51.85 per person with over 2,000 in savings. So these guys do a couple of different options. If you are willing to pay your cruise almost a year in advance, I believe it is, that's where the real big savings come in on top of everything else. So this one is from Basel to Amsterdam, amazing sights along the way. You know what? A lot of people have done this one. They just love it. The views of the castle. And like Sean said, I always laugh and say the people riding the bike, because what they'll do is they'll say, well, you can get on the bike and meet us at the next stop. And I'm like, no, I want to be that person on the top, the glass of wine waving to the bike. So I don't want to be the person pedaling, but to each their own, you know, it's a good idea to have the option. And so scenic luxury ocean voyages, I'll just quickly enjoy savings up to 16,000 per couple, uh, included business air, premium air, economy air. So lots of different things. I did put a picture because just to give you an idea, this is one of these products that definitely not everybody knows about. Scenic River is pretty popular, but this is a yacht. I've seen this in port. It's phenomenal. So I pulled up the Panama Canal and 12 nights, really going to very different. If you look closely at the map, places like at Cartagena, yes, other cruises stop at, but a lot of the smaller little islands. And again, you just get right in there. So April 13th to 24th, very intimate discovery yacht experience, only 228 guests, 10 culinary experiences. And oh my gosh, I apologize. I didn't put the price, but I knew it was a really great price. So I apologize. This is what happens, you know, you do too many of these and I read it and I missed it.
Well, contact us and we'll get you the price. Virgin
That's
Voyages
right.
has a great Black Friday, 80% off the second sailor, and up to $500 in free drinks, $149 per sailor per night. What makes Virgin different? Adults only. There's no kids. Blends luxury with Richard Branson's Rock and Roll Edge. There are 20 restaurants. There's no cover charge. They have hammocks on the balcony. Donna loved it so much she wanted to bring one home herself. Focus on sustainability and programs to support women in maritime roles as well.
And I have to say, the first time I went on, we got off in March, and May Mother's Day, they bought me that exact hammock, and it's still going strong. So I love it. It's my favorite place to be. So this is a Caribbean one for February 2026, Antigua Waves and Grand Turks Caves, 9 nights. So this is Miami to Miami. They have they're in a great location at the Port of Miami, right at the end. If you like an Uber or whatever, this is the place to be. I know a lot of people walk from other cruise lines to go down there just for their Ubers because it's just a good location. This one's starting at $21.79 per person. And this is the lock it in rate. And again, different rates for different things that you want to do. Just depends what's going on with your life. So definitely talk to your consultant. They can work it out, whatever works for you. Sea Terrace with that hammock starting at $32.08. So really great. And this one is, oh, I'm missing it again. This is like the transatlantic. So this is Barcelona to Miami. These are really nice. This is, you know what, you want to relax. This is it. You fly over to Barcelona. You're going to do a couple of stops, and then you're going to do a set number of days at sea, which you don't feel like you're missing out if you sleep in or you stay up late. And you know, Virgin, I always laugh. I'm an early person, so I think everybody else parties, and because they have great entertainment. And I have to laugh. This is the best cruise line. You get up, you go to the coffee shop. There's no lineups. It's amazing. So I always laugh about that. I'm like, this is my cruise line because I'm an early person, and like most everybody else is not. So this cruise here, starting at $23.91 per person inside cabin, or $29.62 for a sea terrace. And again, it's a great value and a really nice time to relax because you have the whole time. You're not feeling you have to do anything because you're at sea for 4 or 5 days in a row.
And taking a look at another river cruise line, Emerald Cruises. So this is kind of your lead-in river cruise experience, saving 20 to 40% off full cruise fares, except for Portugal, because Portugal is selling out like crazy. They're quickly rushing more and more ships to sail Portugal because it's doing that well. Sails the Danube, the Rhine, the Mosel, Douro, Rhone, and the Mekong. Semi-inclusive pricing. Features bright modern interiors. Has a pool indoors. So if you are doing Christmas markets or early spring, there is that spot to you know to swim indoor. The yachts again, ultra sleek luxury yachts. They have four, carries just 100 guests. So a very unique
And my favorite part of the yacht is that marina platform because that's my kind of thing. So really fun. So I did use this one for Christmas on the Danube for the exact reason Sean said. I was on Emerald a year ago, 2 years ago. Anyways, I was on the Danube and I said to my husband, okay, you know what? If we ever do Christmas markets, which is on the list to do, I would like to look at Emerald because of that pool, because it was very warm in there, we were there in September. So I thought, oh, imagine in November, they probably have that heated up and to come back and you're a bit chilled. And that's where they serve hot chocolate. So you can have your hot chocolate and jump in the pool. I just thought that would be a great experience. So this one here, 5 days, November 24th to 28th. This one has an 840 discount for this sailing. So they're starting at $23.55 per person, which is an amazing price for a river cruise. So this includes excursions and meals. And I put the picture of the yacht again, because again, this is not an everyday product. So you don't even be cruising many years. It's hit and miss depending on the island you're on if you see them. But this is it. She's very beautiful. You can see, and again, maximum is 128 people, but usually it's 100. And you can see that just a whole different experience. It's almost not like cruising, right? Just very different. So this is a Caribbean discovery, and this is 8 days on December 13th, 2025. So this is close in. And when I was looking, I'm like, you know what? I do get that. Well, why didn't you show anything close in? That's Black Friday. So I thought, okay, I'm going to put this one on it because this last minute savings, it's like $3,000. And I don't know why I didn't put the price again. So you will have to call us, guys. But it was an incredible deal. Like I actually thought, am I doing anything on December 13th? Because you go from Antigua to San Juan and it has really unique stops again, because you can see by the size of it, it can get in anywhere. So it's almost like that personal yacht experience, very unique. Oh, Sean, your favorite.
Princess Cruises. So we just sailed aboard the Star Princess. Princess, they're our number one cruise line that we sell. They're not high end, they're not low end. It's just a nice, comfortable cruise line. It's a premium cruise line known for relaxed elegance and great value. A large fleet. I think they have 17 or 18 ships now, famous for the Love Boat. That's like where it all started. Captain Stubings and the boys. Medallion technology. There is something about walking down the hallway and your door knows that you're almost there, so it unlocks for you. So if you're bringing back a whole bunch of coffee or food from the buffet for the wife who's still in bed, that door like unlocks. So it's nice. Number one for Alaska, and they've got a Princess Plus and a Princess Premier package that layers on drinks, Wi-Fi, gratuities, and it makes it easy to sail. So
Absolutely. And I love the medallion, especially when you get to premium, because then you start fighting the who's going to get their name in the draw to win prizes. It's a whole thing. So definitely ask about it if you've never used it before. So this is British Isles. I put this on here because lately everybody is asking for this, and they're asking
that's
from different.
Donna,
Sorry.
that's the strangest map of the British Isles that I've ever
Oh,
seen. So
yes, yes, it is.
let's
It's the same map as the last
let's
one. Just
just
testing.
let's
Just
just
testing.
pretend
Yes,
just
just pretend it
pretend
is.
that it's
That's awesome. I'm glad you got. See, I obviously did not catch this. I put this on. It's not these stops, guys. Just, I'm testing y'all. British Isles, because I've been getting asked a lot lately for this. And most cruise lines don't offer this all the time. So Princess does a great job. They have a couple of different sailings. And you can see prices are starting at $26.36. They do offer a standard rate because not everybody cares about Wi-Fi and drinks and stuff. They're like, I don't care. I'm going to be off. I'm in Europe. So absolutely. And if you want to add the Princess Plus, it's $36.90 a person. Again, you got to do the math when you think you have to pay gratuities anyways and stuff. Personally, I always like the plus. I say to people, you don't even have to drink the alcohol. Like you still need water. You still need, and I mean, the desserts, we were just on there, like Sean said, and oh my goodness, the desserts are about this big, and you get two huge desserts like that a day. And my husband did it every day. So I personally couldn't, but yes. Yep, look at here's the proper one. So this is Alaska on Emerald Princess, round trip Vancouver. Again, a lot of people ask for that. Excuse me, it's just easier, they think, to get into Vancouver versus Seattle or San Francisco for Alaska. So I did choose that one for that reason. Prices starting at $14.84, standard rate. And again, it's only $2,072 per person, getting the Wi-Fi, prepaid grads, and beverage package included. So not there is extra stuff too, like desserts and all kinds of little things, but it is just amazing. This is a great cruise. This is probably one of our most popular one. We do sell a lot of the northbound and southbound, but for people who want to make it easy for flight purposes in their mind, they don't want to have to do the little plane, this is a great option. And Norwegian shop.
Norwegian Cruise Line. So this is a great family cruise line. It's a great cruise line for people that like, shows and live entertainment and freestyle cruising. So there's no set dining time. There's no dress codes. Lots of complimentary dining rooms. Lots of great specialty dining rooms too. Great shows. Beetlejuice, Jersey Boys, Choir of Man as well. And if you are, say that you're grandma and grandpa and you're bringing a multi-gen family, and you want them, you know, going in balconies, but you want something a little bit quieter, you can book into the Haven, which is a ship within a ship, and it's a lot quieter. And so you can still go down and see the grandkids, but there's a little sanctuary there for you, a little bit of bliss where you can go. So I will toss back to you, Don.
I have to say, on Norwegian Epic, I've been on it a few times. And that is my favorite place to bowl because when I got the ball every single throw, I just blame it on the waves. So, you know what? If you're a bad bowler like me, this is where you do it and you just have a perfect excuse. So this is at 12 Nights South Pacific. I have clients who booked this actually. And I thought, what an amazing cruise. It is 12 Nights South Pacific, May 15th. Great time to go. Starting at $31.75 per person. And this price includes prepaid gratuities, the beverage package, 3-night specialty dining, 150 minutes Wi-Fi. So you're not working, but you can post your pictures, and a $50 shore excursion credit per cabin per stop. So, and you're seeing French Polynesia and Hawaii. So you're flying into Papati, and then you're flying out of Honolulu. So really, really nice. One long flight, one not so long flight. And then the Norwegian Star 11-night Iceland. Iceland is the hottest thing right now. It is, everybody wants to go. I got to do it 2 years ago now, and it was lovely. I did Iceland and Greenland. This is a little different going from Southampton and you're doing 3 stops though in Iceland. So still seeing some really nice thing and a couple stops in Norway. So really best of both worlds, starting at $31.79 per person for an inside cabin. And this includes your prepaid gratuities right now if you book within the Black Friday time. And we just sailed through that. And I apologize for the 1 or 2 little mistakes. I have to say thank you so much. Before I let everybody go, I'm just going to put this out there. This is our stores and our phone numbers. I did put them in the chat in case you are new to us and you didn't know. There we go. I think everything, I just check in the chat. I'm sorry. And yes, I will have a link for this, everybody. We did make it so that it should have been able to have more than 100, but I got a couple of messages saying it topped out. So we will send this out to all our consultants. And we will put links on the Facebook pages. So in case you had a friend that was supposed to join, please feel free to look at one of our Facebook pages or reach out to any of these stores and we can send it to you. Or if you got an email today with this new link, you can also reply back to that. That will be me, and I will be able to send that out to you. So thank you all so much, everybody. And I hope you all had a great day and have a good evening. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Thank you so much.